and welcome to the first sports update of the 2019 year. We have a lot to catch you up on, so let's get started down at the gym where Norwood girls basketball put on a fantastic display of what has continued to be an undefeated campaign for them thus far. And this one was a clinic put on by the girls basketball team in the NHS gym. Ball movement was a huge factor in the success there, as you see Taylor Brinklow getting the inside layup. Outside scoring as well, Samantha Reen draining the three ball on the right side there. And as I mentioned earlier, big thing here is ball movement. Coach Lepley's team is just one that looks for the open shots, isn't selfish with passing, and just gets the job done, as they were routing Milford in the first half. And you see right there, once again, inside passing and ball movement. And here's a prime example. Check out how many passes are scored here. Now, I'm no math maker, but that looks like a formula for success to me. Norwood absolutely routs Milford by a final score of 61-19.
So we're here 6-0. What do you think the biggest factor is in being undefeated?
I think just the unselfishness of our team. We're very young, so we're still learning, but you could even see it in that game. They just really try to get the best shot. They're not worried about their individual points, but they really come together collectively as a team.
So they all appear as though they're always on the same page and always know where each other are. Is that something you coach, or is that something they came in with?
I think that a little bit of both. A lot of the girls have played together since they were little, so that's really helpful. But they've just, like I said, they've really come together as a team. They love being around each other. They're really, really fun to coach, so we have a lot of fun together, and that's something that you really can't teach.
Undefeated. To Bag Show we go. New Year's Eve doubleheader action. Girls hockey gets us started first. Early in the first period, the defense was tested on a penalty shot. Jenna Mazzola stuffs the penalty shot on the right side. You see it on the replay here. Poise and perfection. That's what we call a kick save and a beauty. The Mustangs get on the board here just moments later. Marissa Cataldo crashing the net on the left side. Going hard to the net here. Looked like it was tipped at first, but nevertheless puts one home. And unfortunately, the Rebels would tack on a couple more, would win this by a final score of 3-1. Boys will follow suit here just moments later, and again, another fast-paced game. As you see here, Jake Russo coming down the right side. Norwood would get some shots early in the first period, but it would end 0-0. And now to the second period, let's have the call.
Wants to face off again. Oh, here we go. Hey! Goal! Get the puck to the net. Great shot, kept it low. Traffic out front of the net. It was huge. That's one of the better power plays we've seen all season long.
Captain Aiden Reardon got the Mustangs on the board, but the Rebels were just one goal better in this one by a final score of 2-1. To the mat, Broderick Gymnastics and Walpole. Norwood taking on Norton in a Tri-Valley League meet. It was a high-scoring affair for both teams. In fact, so much high-scoring, Norwood set the record for most points ever recorded in a gymnastics meet. So once again, a huge win for the Mustangs, 138.35 to 122.5 over Norton. And back to the court, boys basketball just this past Tuesday took on the Dover Sherborne Raiders in a Tri-Valley League matchup. And outside scoring was a big factor here for the Mustangs in their second half rally. You see Ben Grasso getting a three-pointer, and Ben Tomasello from the elbow, not afraid to get going offensively. And Damari Daniels, as you see, just coming up, splitting defenders left to right here, outside to in, getting the bucket to fall. But unfortunately, that lead was too much to overcome, and Dover Sherborne would win by 56-35 final score. And in track and field news, they were busy over the break, as you see here on the tweet via NHS_Mustangs. Multiple medal winners, including a first-place finish from Catherine Hurley in the win over Hopkinton. And Olivia Beaudet in the freshman-sophomore meet placed second in the 2-mile run, and Caroline Davies set a personal record in the 3,000-meter race by a time of 43.92 seconds. And in wrestling, after some wins against Newton South and Excel in a quad meet, the Mustangs dropped the Tri-Valley match at home to the Lancers 48-16. And over the break, we had a few Mustang alumni games, which was an opportunity to relive the glory days and catch up with some old teammates. Earlier in the month, the girls basketball took on the current Mustang team, and the volleyball team got together for a quick scrimmage. And after a 15-year drought, the Norwood boys hockey boosters brought back the alumni game and played a Winter Classic game on New Year's Day. This was a fundraiser for the boys team, and after the game, everybody gathered at the Old Colonial for lunch and to watch the NHL Winter Classic. The girls hockey team took on the alumni team, and the current team took them down 4-2. It was a lot of fun had by all, and we look forward to hearing from the alumni next year. And that's all for sports. To stay up to date, be sure to follow NHS_Mustangs on Twitter or visit norwamustangs.com for scheduling information.